Alright, what's up guys, and welcome to another Dev Channel guide. You might have realized I don't upload that often. It's because I'm really lazy, as you can tell, but I felt like doing it right now, so might as well and do it. So let me get in a comfortable position and we'll start this. So OE, he's a character you fight in the beginning of the story mode as his mini boss of the Foundation. He's a street fighter with really poor health. His stats are decent or good, but his health is really bad. His toughness is really bad. His damage is really good. His charisma is pretty good, pretty decent as well. Or I think it was good. I don't remember his charisma that much, but his damage is really good. His speed is pretty okay. His health is really bad, and his toughness is really bad. Meaning, if you have bad toughness and such, you can get stunned relatively easy, super easily. It's so simple to stun OE. It's the same with characters like Pockets, Ice-T, Skull, Mecha, Manny. Those characters are bad health, but they're really easy to stun. So yeah, that's really an overview of him. He's a Street Fighter, if I didn't mention that. A pure Street Fighter character has a move that's only a few Street Fighters have, which is the one frame jab. We call it one frame jab. It's not actually one frame though. If it was one frame, that would be the best move in the game. We call it one jab because it's super fast. It's I think it's the fastest punch in the game, right beside Redman's 5 PP, Redman punches. So this move is just the 5P, his fastest punch, one of the fastest punches in the game. But anyways, OE, we're gonna go through his move list. I'm gonna tell you stuff that you have to that you should be using. I'm gonna go through his grabs and his and such like that, and his wall combo and his game plan. Anyways, so I talked about his stats. I talked about his fighting style, pure street fighting. Has the one frame punch and etc. So with these punch strings, the string you will be using is 5 PP, like this string, 5 PP. Oh, before I continue, 5P is meaning no direction. So you don't move at all. You just attack or do the move without touching your analog stick or your D-pad. You don't need to move your character to do the move. And that's 5P. 5P meaning neutral, you don't move at all. 4P is behind, backwards, away from your opponent, and 6P is towards your opponent, like this. If you go in game right now and test, you go back into punch, that's 4K, into forward, and that's 6K. And then you can see the difference between the stuff. Because he does a hook, this one is just a straight punch. Anyways, the string you'll be using is 5 PP. This one, you don't want to end it. You never want to finish a string unless the string ender is good. That one's really bad, but the first string is really good. This is a good string, so I would recommend using that. There's solid damage and setups of mix-up there. It's not a true string though, meaning they can parry the second hit. I'm playing on keyboard, so let me try. I hit my plate. So yeah, right there, you see they can parry the second hit. And not everyone's on point with that, so you can get away with a lot of stuff, especially if you play online on net play. But an offline session against a good player, let's say me or any others who are also really good, you would probably see parries like that. I mean, I haven't seen anyone try to parry stuff like that online besides me quite recently. Yeah, so yeah, just be careful of that if you're gonna play this game offline against a really good player. But still, despite that, it's still a good string. You can't throw it out. If your opponent parries the second hit, you should be a bit mindful of if you should continue it or not, because then that's where another mind game starts. Is my opponent gonna finish the string? Is it not? Is the second hit coming or isn't? If you expect the second hit, then you can go for the heavy kick. Now we got his 6K. This is a good string. I'm pretty sure it's true. Yes, it is. This is a true string. I'm pretty sure it's a 3-hit string or 4-hit. Yeah, okay, it's a 4-hit string. Let's check. Yeah, it's a true string. Yeah, this is the true string. Let's go back. So 6 PPP is a true string. Doesn't have a lot of momentum to it, but it's a good string, so you can build a lot of pressure like this, do stuff like that. It's a good string. I highly recommend this in any of his then 5 PPP, since that's parryable. 6 PPP is better since it's a true combo, and you can get like, look how much blazing mirror I just built. That's like half already by just a couple of punches. It's a really good string. Does like I said, OE does a really good damage, so why not use that stuff? And they have 4 PPP. This is not a true string. I can show you here. If I can parry. I didn't hit him first. You see, not a true string. You see this middle punch here? That takes too long to become a true string. This one, it comes instantly, so that makes it a true string. You see? This string though, 4 PPP, I don't recommend it, since the second it's parryable. If you're able to get away with it, then you can use it. But if you're gonna get away with it, there's no point in using this. If your opponent doesn't parry the second hit, there's no point of using this. Just use this then. But despite all the punches, I would recommend 6 PPP mostly towards your opponent and punch this string. I would recommend this string the mostly. Everyone in the Def Jam server uses this string, or they uses this string. But they use this string at the wall though, which is understandable since it's a wall combo. Use whatever you fuck you want, except for heavy kicks though. But from all of his punches, 6 PP is the way to go. It's a true string. It's kind of quick, but yeah. The only like priority 5 PP has, or anything use of this, is this punch. This is the only punch you want to use if you want to stop your opponent's pressure. If you're in your face doing like kick, heavy kick, mixing you up and stuff, and you don't want to be in that mix-up situation, or like you see against Carmen, she does her drop kick, a low Kim, she does her drop kick, and you're like, oh, I'm in a mix-up now. 5P. Just do this, boom. She will get probably hit by it, or she will have trouble parrying it because it's super quick and it's really hard to parry it. I use this punch a lot when I want to get out of pressure or just want to stop my opponent and be like, yo, calm down. You can use that and you can get away with that situation. So you can get away with the situation and such. Like I said, I highly recommend this punch string. He's one of his best. This is a good against the wall since you have some time. Since the punch is a bit slow, so you can have some time and such. This I would never use. It's just bad, but I guess if you have a wall combo, you can use any of the punch strings. Just go for it. But on the neutral, you use this. So let's recap a bit. 6 PP is the string you want to use if you want to pressure your opponent and such, or in general. But at the wall, if you get a wall combo, you can use this string. Is what I recommend. But it's your choice. So any punch string you can use at the wall. You can use your kicks at the wall, but I wouldn't recommend using these kicks at the wall. Let me go back. Now we're gonna go with kick strings. Since the Street Fighter, his kick strings might not be the best, but he has some good ones. Like this one, it can be pretty good, and this. So 5KKK is this string, and 6KKK is this string, and 4KKK is this string. What I can tell you is 5KKK is his best string because it's super quick, even though it's parryable though. If I can. Okay, it's a true string. This seems like it's a true string. Let me try his other stuff. See, that's not a true string. I'm trying my best to parry, but it doesn't look like I can get it. Oh, I didn't need to stun him. Let me try one more time. Yeah, you're not able to parry those kicks then. So 5KK is a true string. You can use this string if you wanna like do pressure, since they're really fast and has some decent range. See how much range that shit has? Yeah, this doesn't have a lot of range, but this does. But no. So I highly recommend 5k KK from any of the others heavy kicks. I mean kicks, strings in general. Don't ever like end the string, because if you do, you're probably gonna die. If the guy sees it, and because string enders are mostly reactable. This is 6k KK. Yeah, not a good string. I don't recommend this. The ender is horrible. Just don't use this, okay? Just don't. I don't have to say much about it. It's parryable, which makes it even worse. This also is parryable throughout the whole string. If you block the first one, you can parry the second one, and third one, and fourth one. You're pretty much in a bad situation. You get this ender, and this ender is not that good. It's actually kind of bad. This kick ender is actually really good, because you get a guaranteed grab at the wall, and you get a running punch and running kick on neutral if they get hit by it. All these punch strings are really bad though, like at the ender. Like, see, this one's bad. This one's pretty good though, and this one's pretty good. But again, don't use string enders. There's no point of using them. They're really like reactable and such. But anyways, some people get hit by it though. It's a bit funny when they get hit by it. But 5kk is a string you want to use. You don't want to use any other like kick strings. You don't want to use 6k You don't want to use 4k KK. You just use 5k KK. That's your best kick string. Best punch string is 6p. This string, that's your best punch string. But now we're gonna go through heavy kicks. We have 5k, 4k. This is 4k, and there's 6k. Arguably, 6k is his best heavy kick, and 5k is his second best heavy kick. Why? Because if you hit him with this, you get look how far I put him to the wall right there, which is one heavy kick, and now he's at the wall. Now he's in a mix-up. Now he has to take the mix-up. If you get hit by this at the wall, this grab is guaranteed, and now you get huge damage. Yeah. It's a really good heavy kick. It's one of his best. It's safe on all parries except for parry plus. Parry plus will blow you up for this, so be careful. 5k is pretty good. It's the same priorities, just this one's unsafe on all parries except for parry minus, obviously. But parry neutral, you will get comboed. Parry plus, you get comboed. But heavy kick, heavy 4k is a bit interesting one, because since it's like such slow like startup, you can actually like get away with this, but just don't use it, like, please. It's super unsafe. The recovery is horrible. On block, you can get punished for it. Yeah, I just don't recommend it, man. What I recommend is having 6k. This one, it's safe. If you're fighting with like bow or anyone with like martial arts and have parry plus, then don't use this. Then you will probably like use some. Then you can't. No, you can use this. You can still use it, but be mindful. Be careful with it, because if you do, you're gonna die. And plus, martial artist parries take since parry plus and the fight back after the parry, you will lose limb damage. So you have to be careful. Same with parry minus. So just be mindful and careful over that. Now, my throat. Anyways, now we're gonna go to his other stuff. We have his haymaker, which this is called the step haymaker, step punch, or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't think we actually have a name for this. We have the names for other ones like homing haymaker, and then I forgot the other ones. But this heavy punch, this haymaker here is pretty. It's just a haymaker. I mean, what else? It's safe on block. If I do, can you? That's the wrong one. Let's do this. It's gonna be hard to do, but I'll try. It's the thing is with the haymakers is that the one Baby Chris has where it jumps in haymakers, and Treyo has and Fat Joe has, that one's safe. On block, but the only thing you can do is you can punch back. That's the only thing you can do. You can punch back. That's the only punch you can get is by punching them, and that's it. You only get a punish. you don't get rid of grab punish. With David Banner's haymaker and like Sticky's haymaker, which is Sticky's haymaker is this one. That one you can get a grab punish on, and the one House has you can get a grab punish on. The one Trick has you can get a grab punish on as well. Just don't parry the one Sticky has, and but parry the one OE has, which is this, and parry the one Trail has, which is where he jumps and attacks you, and Fat Joe has. Those are two when you want to parry. The other ones you don't need to parry. Especially Stickies. Like don't ever parry this. He's safe if you parry this. Let me try this. He's safe, you know. I get literally nothing. But when he does this, I'm on keyboard right now when I'm playing Sticky. Like, look here. I made him spam the punch button. Like I'm mashing the punch button as Sticky, and he cannot break the throw because that's punish. So just be mindful of stuff like that. Now we're gonna go to his grabs. This is heavy. This is 4K, 4P. I mean, this is 5P, and this is 6P. Use none of these. Don't use any of his kick grab. I mean his grabs at all. Don't use any of these. There's no point. You get nothing from this. There's no point. What is his kick swings all the same? I mean, they're all the same. His kick grabs are all the same. Don't ever use his grabs as like normal attacks. Just don't do like stuff like this into this. There's no point. You getting absolutely nothing from it. I don't recommend it. When you get a grab, just throw him at the wall. If you're not able to throw him at the wall because they're too far away, then sure, you can use it. But or you can do stuff like this, for example, even though that is parryable. So yeah, just don't use his grab attacks. There's no point. Unless you can probably use his kick one for a certain reason, like something like this maybe. Oh, I want to switch positions. Nice, switch the position. But again, if you got a grab in the first place, just throw him at the wall, you know. The burp. Right, you get it. Now we're gonna go to these heavy grabs. You have his haymaker punches, you know. It's against Sticky, so it's not gonna do a lot of damage. Again, another thing is that there's no point of using this unless the wall is not always like too far. Let's say I can reach him right there. The best thing I could do is probably do stuff like this. That's the best thing I could do. That's actually probably stun Sticky. The only reason you will use heavy grabs is if the wall is too far away and you cannot reach it in time. Then you would use it. Anything else, you would not use his grab. You would never use his grab attack unless the wall is far away. That's all I have to say. If you get a grab, just throw him at the wall and haymaker. That's all you have to do, okay? That's all you have to do. I can show you a little combo, how the combos work, what his combos are. I'm gonna show you a little bit. When you throw him at the wall, you do 5PP grab. Well, they didn't want to get me the combo right there, but alright. 5PP grab, and then that will eventually stun him. This is double down, so yeah. Double down meaning if you did a combo, if they fell down from like the wall, or like first time, or they were stunned and they came off. The first one, when they're down on the first attack, like let's say I down him here. You see where it just lays down completely. That's the first down. The second one is where he's gonna be like instantly just up. You know, he's gonna wake up immediately. Oh well, okay. So let's do it on the wall. It's way easier on the wall. Like now, I actually have to do a combo. Combo on now. You see? Okay, now he's stunned. Okay, that's hilarious. Are you kidding me? That's annoying. And now he's gonna wake up immediately, like right there. You see? That's my second down that I have on the combos. It works on combos. It's only on most of the combos, but you can work on anything else. It's a weird thing to like explain, but yeah. Now let's gonna go through his wall combo real quick. His wall combo is mostly grab. You throw him at the wall and haymaker immediately, and then we'll get a stun. Depending on their health, listen, this is important. Depending on their health, right? Like Sticky has a lot of health right now. You can do something like this, and then to grab. after like the stun. So like, let's stun him right here. Stun, grab. You can do a heavy kick, and they will normally like sometimes that would happen where like they hit the wall and fall down immediately, or sometimes you wouldn't even be able to get the grab, and something would just knock him down. It really depends on their health and how much like damage you did to them. So right there, I would gotten that animation. I can pick him up again. Now I can do probably like something like this and get more damage instead of like throwing him at the wall. You can be mindful of stuff like that. You can like optimize your combo by using your heavy kicks, middle combo like this, and you can probably do the grab. Like let's say I'm knocked him down here, right? And I can probably like pick him up. I can like kick him right here. I can do this kick, and I can get like a grab from that. Let's throw him towards the wall, knock him down real quick. Let's make Sticky wake up. You can throw him at the wall, bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3. Pick him up, and then we can do something like this. Now I can get a grab. I can just haymaker and get see how much damage I did there. If I didn't do the heavy kick there, I wouldn't have gotten that amount of damage. So that's like optimization you can do with certain characters. Let's go back. Now, I didn't show you the wall combo yet. My bad. What you do is let me just hold up. Let me just like reset like the combo thing. Okay, now you do 6 PPP. The game's not even combo. You do 6 PPP into grab, and then you can like pick him up after that. He will be stunned. Stunning is like a mechanic if you do too much damage to your opponent. If you do a lot of damage to him, he will be stunned. If you don't do a lot, he won't be stunned. And also toughness is where toughness itself is coming to that thing. If you have a lot of health and a lot of toughness, then it will be harder for you to be stunned. That's why Sticky is like the toughest character, because he has a lot of toughness and a lot of health, like probably the best in the game. Now we have the simpler combo. The one I just showed is like a hard one, kinda you could do. There's much more harder than that. This is the simple combo. You grab, throw him at the wall, and haymaker. Depending on how much damage you did there, he will be stunned. Again, since I'm fighting against Sticky, he won't be stunned. So I pick him up. Let's just imply he's stunned here. Okay, let's just say he's stunned. He's stunned here. You pick him up again, throw him at the wall, and haymaker again. That's your combo. Okay. Or if you do the first haymaker like this, pick him up, grab him, throw him at the wall, and then you can do like you combo, and then you can grab him again. You can do like you kick string and punch string and grab him again. But I would recommend go for heavy. I would recommend go for haymakers if you're like still new to this game and such, and like still new to getting into the game. That was OE. There's not much about him. Oh yeah, wait, we got to say his other stuff. So we have his it's a running punch. That's his running punch, and his running kick. You can use which one you want, honestly. Both are fine. You can use both of them. They're really good. I use the running kick because it just feels like it has more range, but honestly, both are really good. You can just use both of them, honestly. They are really good wall stickness. They're both really like amazing. Yeah, if you get a, I will tell you actually about this. If you get running kick from here and like towards the wall, something like that could happen, or something like that could happen. If you get that animation, you can punch there, punch like this, and they will fall to the ground. If they fall to the ground, this is guaranteed. A ground kick is guaranteed. I hate that Stick is like away from the screen, you can't even see him. But yeah, you get a guaranteed ground kick. If you didn't know that till now, like let me show you here. Sticky, please. Like that, into that, into that. That's guaranteed. And you can get another one sometimes, depending on the double down. But yeah, running punch, running kick, do both of them. I totally recommend. Just yeah. Now, his ground stuff. Ground punch and such, you can just punch. I don't recommend this since it's really slow and it can grab like off it. So if you time it, you can do this. Get a lot of stuff damage, a little damage from you and a lot of blazing from you. So be careful of that. What I recommend though is doing his ground kick. his kick is, they can still punish him for it, but his kick is much more safer because it's faster. And it's harder to react to. His ground punch is easier to react to. So I recommend the kick. The kick is arguably his better one. Not arguably, clearly his better one. You could argue the punch is probably better, but I would say the kick is better because it's faster and doesn't take a lot of, well, it doesn't have a lot of recovery and such to it. So let's recap, okay? Let's go back. Punch ring, the best one is 6 PPP, which is towards your opponent, then pressing the button 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And then you have 5 KKK, and then you have heavy 6K, and then you have this haymaker, which is at the wall combo. You have that's really, and you have his running kick or his running punch. And for his ground attacks, you would use his down kick, and for his running ones, we use running punch or running kick. Both are really good. The kick one gives more damage. The punch one gives you better. I think the punch actually gives more damage, no? Yeah, the punch one, the running punch one gives you more damage and puts you in a different position. This is a good position to be on. But yeah, now you know. So that's all his stuff. If you needed help with anything else, you can always hit me up. If you need coaching, if you want to get better, you can always hit me up on the Def Jam server and such. I coach a lot of people. I currently have 3 people I coach, and they have been massively improving. Like, you just have to, his game plan is all about playing safe, using his 5P to stop pressure, using his kick string to start pressure, and then ending it with the heavy kick, heavy 6K, and then getting like the combos and everything. You can play him aggressively or defensively. It's really your choice. But all you have to do is use 5P to stop pressure. If you want to start pressure, use 5P, 6K, KKK. You're gonna throw out the heavy kick. Am I gonna throw out the heavy kick? Now I'm gonna do it. And then you throw out the heavy kick, you know? This one. And that's really all you have to do with him. You just have to use this a lot, use this, and then use this a lot. That's really all you have to do. And when you have the opportunity, if you want to run in, you can use this, or you can use this. That's all you have to do with him. That's his game plan. You can play him safe or aggressive. If you want to play safe, then you have to. If you're gonna play him safe, you can use this, or use this a lot, and then you can. I'll still use this. We use this, and you use this, and then you just move around. Sometimes throw this out, get a ground punch, a ground kick, the usual stuff. That's all you have to know about his game plan. You play safe or aggressive, it's your choice. Use 5P a lot, and then use the heavy kick a lot too. That's really it for me. Hope to see you guys next time, and peace.